Hello everyone, and welcome back to MC Eternal 2. We are in our little shack, of course. And last episode, right at the end, we made this guy, our luggage, trusty luggage, and I've opened him up today, and we have, we've got some maggots, some rotten flesh, and a grave dust. But we also have this. Invoice for doorbell repair, $250 US. Doorbell was right messed up. I had to rewire the whole home to get it working right. A bit worried that your tin cables below the floor might cause some shorts, but that is an issue for another day. Also, you really need to keep your pet box under control. It really wants to steal everything I drop. If it even thinks of taking my tools again, I will have to... And then some sort of censored text. Now, what is fun about this is I don't actually know if that... Oh, it is nighttime. Really? There's a scarecrow right next to you. I don't know if that's part of the game, so you guys are going to have to let me know, or whether that's one of my mods that have done that, or I guess anyone else for that matter. Is this... Okay, doorbell works. Can I redeem? Do not redeem, as they say. Okay, well, I mean, cool. Oh, of course, puppy doesn't like me recording. I'll be back. Alrighty. But yeah, so what I was going to say is something that I don't remember anymore, so that's great. I was going to just clear my inventory a little bit. We'll keep that on us. The rest of this stuff can sort of stay as is. My middle mouse... Middle mouse sorts that. Middle mouse makes a tss sound in my inventory. Cool. It's a great start to the episode. What's this button? Visual keybinder. Ah! Oh, no, well, this actually might be good. Hold on. So then I can just go to middle button, and it tells me all the things. Cool. I'm scared. I'm just going to go back to keybinds. But I like that. I like the concept of that. So if I type middle button, we have all the buttons. Pick block I like. Scope weapon, couldn't care less. Cheat one stack, couldn't care less. Sort target inventory, yes. Sort backpack, yes. Yes. Check build, no. Does that do it now? No, it's still just... What's the... Huh? Why can't... Guys, I just want to sort my inventory, man. Alright, let's... Okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. Oh my god, this chest is the chosen one. Okay. What do we need to do? I am going to go ahead and attempt to get all the materials we need for Smeltery. That is my plan. This guy will come with... Assuming we can dispose of that stuff. I think I can just pick him up. Yep. We'll pick him up. We'll bring him with. We'll get some stuff done. In the meantime, what we'll do as well is we'll just harvest some of this stuff so that we can get the breeding to happen with our cows. Oh yeah, we made a backpack, which is actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and chuck that in there. Because the backpack lets us grab like all this, for example, or all the melons. And we don't have to worry about how annoying it is to eat such small quantities. Because if I figure out what button it is, if I chuck them in here, this guy will just feed them to us as we go. So, what is the plan? Well, I want to head... As nice as this all sandy area is, I'm probably just going to head to, like, the beach, because... I say the beach. This river, because I think that's probably going to be my best bet for clay and sand. So that is going to be in this direction, it looks like. So we'll see how we go. And then we're going to have to build a place for this smeltery. I don't want to just chuck it somewhere. We'll see how I go with that. Whether I hold true or not. And look, haha, did you see our hunger? I was going to say, look at our hunger. And we managed to pull it off. I did add Distant Horizons. Sometimes, because I alt-tab quite a bit, at least prior to playing and sometimes during. Sometimes you have to toggle it off and back on in order to get that to kick back in. And is that not insane? The difference you get. Now, frame rate drops quite a bit, but what you can do, honestly, is you can actually lower your render distance down a bit. And you might get a few of those frames back, and you still kind of get distance. You kind of want to avoid that, though, to be honest. Even though there's probably settings you can do. Listen, this is this is stuff that I'll mess around with off camera. But on camera, you kind of want it to not be noticeable. And that's at least pretty good. Well, whatever. Okay, so... We don't have ulti-mine, meaning this process is actually horrible. So what do we actually want to do? I'm, as silly as it is, I'm half tempted to, like, dam this river off and just start clearing it out, like start actually quarrying it. As dumb as that sounds, it actually kind of sounds fun in a way. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to do it. How would I do that though? I've got lots of wood. And I'll be honest, I'm probably better off with the iron shovel. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to digging this up. It's really annoying. But I also don't really have a good way to quarry this off. Because I can fill it with logs, but we don't have ultimite, so it's just going to be horrible. Let's see how we go. My luggage should go and grab that stuff. If I just let him fly off. At least once it floats up, maybe. So we can at least do this whole aspect of it. Obviously, if you stand above ground, it's a little bit easier to get stuff done. We can use our sand as little battle stations to dig up the rest of the stuff. This stuff should float, right? Clay floats? Everything floats? I think it floats unless it's stuck in the corner of a block. That's my little theory. And plus, this guy, look at him go. He's having a blast. So we'll see how much we get. Ideally, we want a lot more than I would typically get. And I feel like I typically try to get a lot. So we want a lot of everything. Oh, God. We're already at this stage. I think I'll be back. I'll tell you what. I'll think of if there's a better way I can do this. Otherwise, I'll be back. All right. I ended up just mining it. There was no solution that I could think of. So this is just who we are now. He who mines clay and misses globs here and there. That's us now. It doesn't all float. Some of it sinks, sadly. But we've got a decent amount. I've got quite a few stacks. I know the other guy, this guy's picked up a few. So we'll take that with. And I think we will actually go to that beach because that's probably going to be a much more enjoyable experience to dig up the quantities of sand that we want. So we'll see how that goes. Now, if I want something like a quarry, we don't have a builder quarry. We have... Oh, interesting. Maybe mine colonies is the play. We have a magnetic quarry from Alex's Caves. I have no idea what that is, but it's allegedly a thing. I don't know what there's a... Oh, sure. Okay. There's a rat upgrade. Which might be what we have to try to do. Once again, no clue how difficult that will be. There's a rat quarry. Rat will dig quarry immediately below block. Set quarry rats to harvest and assign this block as their deposit position with a cheese staff. What a sentence to read. Otherwise, there is mine colonies. I have to ask, JP's done a lot of mine colonies. I'm going to need to ask, like, is it, do you ever get stuff back out of it? There is a digital miner for Mechanism. You do have to get into Mechanism, at least a little bit, maybe a lot of it. But, you know, it's an option. It's on its way. There's something about a rune. I know that there's some magic in this mod, so maybe I can ask Forash for some tips on how we can pull that off. But I don't know. What about if we just wanted to do like some big mining? So we've got hammers from Tinker's Construct. They'll mine in a 3x3. They're pretty good. Do we have any other like cheatsy ones? I see cheatsy as in like something that does better and doesn't really cost as much. Because Tinkers, you got to put some effort in. You got to really do some thinking to make the best tool that you can. It looks like that's probably the play. What other words could we look for? I mean, a simple thing we could do is I could click iron, figure out where I'm going with this. Raw iron and see where we get it from, right? So there's ores. So I'll bookmark iron ore so that we can check that later. There are cave creepers, so we could do a mob farm of some sort. There are bees. That might be the play. Iron ore itself, you can get from some sort of scrying ritual, I guess. I don't really know what happens there, but sure. There's an orchid from Britannia. Yeah. And then there's a dimensional mine shaft, which I don't think this is the greatest at getting stuff, but it does exist. Cool. Now, look, I'm tempted to do the bees. I like bees. I think bees are cool. That's the start and end of that sentence. We might get into bees. Now, these bees are like the old style forestry bees, if you guys sort of remember that. I think it was forestry that had the bees back in the day. I'm sorry to whoever's responsible for the bees if it's not them. But they're not the same as like the Minecraft bee, like productive bees, resourceful bees. They're their own little, like, they're just items. It's all like in the interface, if that makes sense. And it's, from memory, it's fun. I might regret saying that once we actually get down into it, but yeah, from memory, it's fun. Oh, here we go. What's this? A bee nest. See, like, I don't know how to capture this without making enemies with the bees within. Bee nest. Let's search at complicated and see what we have, because there might be like a scoop. Yeah, I know you need the scoop to break the stuff. That's a wool. Ha 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 ha. Check this out. So if we do this, and this, we get a scoop. And so then I can scoop this. Ha ha! Look at that. And then we get the bees. So you get a princess and you get some drones. You also get a honeycomb. Awesome. Success. So we should keep an eye out for stuff like that. We should also get our sleeping bag out because it is soon to be nighttime. And so this will only let you place it when it is nighttime, or like when it's a sleepable event, shall we say. And then it will begin sleeping. So we're just sort of going to keep right-clicking this as we run and as the night becomes night, as they say. Yeah, we are where we want to be. We're exactly where we want to be. All right, cool. I will begin. Oh! Whoa! I was sleeping. I was sleeping. Are you angry at me? Nope, you're supercharged though. So he's bigger than he was. Oh! Oh! These are not happy with me. Yeah, I was sleeping and then this squad rolled up on me while I was sleeping, and they weren't stoked about me sleeping. Okay. Dunked on. And look at that, we're eating as we run, so we don't even have to stop to start healing. Oh, what are they? Huh? Alright, let's not kill the seals, although they're about to get dunked on by these guys. And then, assuming these guys stop, like, whack me with whatever they're whacking me with. Oh, you know what? I have a thing for that, actually. Yeah! Oh. Yeah. I don't know what they drop, but we're getting it. Thunk. Oh! How dare he? Thunk? Yeah. Yeah. What is that? There's another Reaper. Ow. That's cool though. It actually got my luggage leveled up. I keep not realizing you have to let go of the crossbow while you're charging it up to have it like actually charge up, if that makes sense. I just keep holding it and it stays on to the right. Let's go there. There we go. Oh, and he dropped I think that was experience. It looked cooler than it was. Just experience. Yeah. Okay, so what have you got for me, buddy? A Blitz Moat. All right. Sure. But that's actually really handy that he's supercharged. He's now twice as good as he was. Pleasure doing business. We have vitrified sand. Don't know what that is. But I'm going to dig this stuff up. I'll be back at some point, I guess. But yeah, so I'm probably roundabout being done. I've dug up a fair little bit. This guy's essentially magnet. He's kind of magnet at the moment. He grabs stuff. He's magnet. Which is nice. Magnet can be better, but you know, I don't know where I'm going with this. I just kind of wanted to start talking. I don't really, no real reason. I've got almost 4 stacks. This guy's got, I've got exactly 4 stacks. So here's what happens, right? We combine this. I still need to get some gravel. We combine this and each one of these becomes 2, right? So I guess when we get gravel, we actually lose 1 per thing we combine. But we get grout. When you smelt this, you get 1 seared brick. When you can, like another loyalty point. When you combine those into a 2x2 on one of these pages, you get seared brick. And that's your building block of the smeltery. So by default, what a smeltery will look like is, I guess we can make it out of sand, is we will have that, this, sort of like an end portal. And then the middle, this bottom middle will also be seared brick. So you'll have the 9 there, and then you'll have the 3, 6, 9, 12 here as well. And then you go up. Now, we can't make a smeltery right off the bat. We do have to make a smaller little thing. But yeah. So this will essentially be one stack of bricks. One stack of building bricks. Is that okay? I guess. I don't know. I guess it's okay. But yeah, I guess it's okay. So I'm going to head back. We'll keep an eye out, or at least I'll try to keep an eye out on gravel during our travels, our gravel travels. What I will say on that is, as you saw even in the last episode, is sometimes I don't see things. Because while I was trying to grab, what was it called, leather from the cows, apparently the first cow I killed, apparently leather dropped, and I just didn't see it. That's pretty much as bad as it gets. Oh, I would actually like that egg. Oh, he got the egg. He got around to it. I don't know if he cares about feathers and about flowers and stuff. Maybe he does. We'll see. Yeah, point being is I missed some things, and I apologize for that. Okay, we have a bee nest, but this is a normal bee nest. So it actually has, well, this one doesn't, but normally would have bees in it. So we don't actually want that. We want the complicated bees nest, I think. I could be wrong. There's a chance if I scooped that, it would work just the same. Like, what's that? That thing over there looks disgusting. I'll tell you what. I know we've sort of just, oh, why is that there? Huh? But I actually kind of like our little area so far. It's kind of very jungly, you know what I mean? And like with the thing in the building and the little like plant place. It's not the nicest thing, but I'm enjoying it so far. I think it actually has a little a bit of appeal to it. I'm scanning my surroundings to see if there's any beehives. I know there's these, but in fact, are these what I want? I should probably go up and check, right? Let's see how we go. Sir, you come with me. Boom, 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 boom. It is a normal bee nest. There is no bee in it. I can try the scoop. What? That's awesome. I put a little gum head. I scooped it. I think it just broke. I don't think we got anything from it. That's all right. Alrighty, so here we are. Now, in terms of gravel, we have some. We definitely need more, so sadly I will have to go digging up gravel. But in terms of everything else, I'm quite happy with what we've got. We can chuck some stuff in here, I guess. Now, if you turn the clay into a clay block, you can do a recipe where you use like the full blocks, as in I can put stuff in here, and if I did that, it would work. So we essentially just... What are you? And what's this? What's this lingering effect? Nothing? Cool. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. I mean, I respect it. What was that? So what I actually want to do is this. So it should fill up those, and then... Well, I guess I can just do that. Yeah. That was really cool. I didn't like that, but it was cool. I guess. So he just blew up, spawned in my house, the little version of him, and then he exploded. And if I didn't claim my base, that would have ripped everything apart. So yeah, friendly reminder, open your inventory, click on FTB Chunks Claim Manager, left click to claim your base. Make sure you do that, guys. Come on. It's for your own good. Alright, so I was actually going to go check to see if our goblin trader was there, and I still might, but as you saw, we got some gravel up there, which is good. Was this me? Maybe that was me. I don't remember. I think it was me. But do we have goblin trader? Has he come to say hello? Maybe? Hello, dude? No. Because we have a few loyalty cards now. Or we've got one on us and then another one in the thing. In fact, I can put you in there. Awesome. There we go. That's a win. Yeah, gravel. So there's gravel in the roof, but I should probably come clear the gravel over by our path. It's probably the better one to do. Oh! I don't know why I decided that I want to kill them, but I do. I wonder if there's another spawner. I find it weird that there's just like 4 chilling by themselves. Is it really just not? It's really just nothing. What? Oh, no, maybe. Huh? You know what? We've got some gravel. We might as well grab the gravel, and if we happen upon wherever this sound is, then added bonus. Unless it kills me, in which case, not bonus, negative bonus. Oh, I just read a tip that nighttime actually increases their max health and some other stats. Cool. I didn't know that. Like for mobs. It also said something about feeding pets. It said don't fire a nuke arrow at your friend's base. So that's pretty good. Some nice tips down here. Some of them are a little bit quick. There should be an arrow left and right. Oh, they're scared. Oh, I'm learning stuff. Okay. Pets given a bed will respawn there when they... What? Oh my god. And okay, I'll be back. Alright, we made it in, somehow. And one of the tips I saw while I was reloading, I got a glimpse of it. It said something about milking a creeper. Yeah, so next time we find one, I have a bucket on hand. We will do what needs to be done. Alright, in terms of gravel, we're almost there. I should probably... That's not the right thing, this guy is. I should quickly repair my tool. Ta-da! Yay. Honestly, keeping one of those on me, big brain, massive plan. I do wonder, is it possible to turn this into a module? No. I mean, maybe, but not on this screen. I was going to say it for my backpack. So, like, be able to chuck it in there. That would be pretty cool. While I'm down here, I know we've got some copper. I have a feeling that we're going to want more, especially if we need to make, like, bronze tools or something. If we realize they're better than whatever it was that we were going to make. And thankfully, that has actually given us more gravel. That feels like the equivalent of mining, like, oh, I'll mine this copper real quick. And, oh, there's diamonds behind. Only instead it's gravel. You know what I mean? Like, I just happen to be after gravel and I'm like, oh, guys, I'll just mine this thing. And I'll just, oh, gravel. We don't need too much. Yeah. Now, I do realize that I should probably be doing like that, right? Maybe. I guess it might technically be faster, but it doesn't feel like it. And then, like, this guy's in the way sometimes, maybe I just need more, torches. Maybe that's my problem. Yeah, you know what? This is fine. Everything's okay. You know what? Yeah, we have something for that. I saw, yeah. Here we go. Because I do need more torches. I shouldn't just have, like, 3 torches on me that I just never place and try to carry around the whole day. Like, that's just silly. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Why are you letting me get away with this stuff? Alright, pow, 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 pow. That's pretty good. Pow. Cool. Awesome. So what I can do now is I should be able to do that. And look, oh my lord, we're the guy. But then I can't break stuff with my tool. That irritates me. I'm probably wasting whatever the thing is, durability. I don't know what the thing is. Scoop durability, but that's alright. I should have switched to bucket, maybe. That's okay. Gold is good for smelteries. You want some gold, or you want the ability to make brass, which is made somehow. I'd tell you how, but then I'd have to kill you. Once we fill this to a stack, that is what we want. So apparently this whole time gravel's been the annoying thing to get. That should be alright. Hey, look, it's a win-win. We're getting ores for the smeltery, and we're getting smeltery stuff for the smeltery. This has been an absolute win from all fronts. Now, the smeltery does use solid fuels. Or, sorry, the melter does, which is going to be our first tier. I think you can use lava on it if you give it a lava tank, maybe. But we'll probably just use coal, just to begin with, or, you know, wood or whatever. But we do eventually need lava. Now, that could be a problem. Because I don't really have a big lava source at the moment. Unless What are you? Little cockroach. Okay. That's okay. You can be a cockroach. Okay, and yeah, it does. Whoa! Okay, but hey! Known to be mildly explosive, but full of all 27 minerals and vitamins. Wow, and if I stand in this, do I get something? I get mining fatigue for a minute. That's pretty cool. I knew it wasn't going to be great, but I was just curious as to what it was going to be. Yeah, that's rough. Just when we found all this iron as well. Ah, but I have a glass of milk. What's it used in? Oh, it's for a quest. So have we done that quest or do I need to hand it in? Now, if you were creeper milk, where would you... Are you a challenge, maybe? Ah, gets 1 glass of creeper milk. No, you're not. Then where are you? Oh, we've done the bee. Yeah, we'll look into that soon. Mailbox. We do have our new loot. Is there a search bar? Editing mode, key, auto pin, collect. This is the top. Sorry, that's my... I need to, like, grease up my, mic arm. When I move it, it makes some really disgusting noises. It squeaks and stuff. Creeper milk. What? Oh, here it is. Oh, it was off to the side. Why did you milk that creeper? What possessed you to do that? You should definitely drink it. And our loot is a loot box. Cool. Server reboots in now. Okay, cool. We still have enough time that we can mine properly. We'll probably go back up without, whatchamacallit, the rest of the gravel, I guess. I guess we didn't have reboots before. Now we do, I guess. Okay. Oh, everyone's stoked on the reboots. Wow. Happy reboot time. All right, let's, you get down there. You start gobbling some stuff. Cool, sure. Some more torches, we'll take them. And then what's this? Wild cave carrots. And they actually are cave carrots. There you go, buddy. Go grab. Fetch. Go on. Look. Ooh. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Bloody delicious, he says. Alright. There's nothing too crazy out here, so we might just head back up where we came. Which, of course, was here. Ah, perfect. Building blocks, we'll do this. Our guy will teleport. He's like a dog, I'm pretty sure. Right? Right? Everything's fine. Do we need this much iron? I don't even know. But I'll meet you back at the top. I'm kind of just stalling. Starting to think my luggage... Oh, I'm starting to think he's not on his way, but... No, he figured out a way. We actually can, if we want to grab the rest of this gravel. We do have some safety gravel up here. What's safe about it is that it's near the top of my base, I guess. I like how I accidentally tilled it, but it still sort of did the job. Ended up being a success nonetheless. I mean, this is faster, right? Yeah, wow. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. He's probably picked up some, right? Yeah, we got enough. Awesome. Yep, we'll leave them there. That's fine. We'll put torch here as well. We do need to light up some more of our base so that we don't have the creeper fun time that shows up. Cool. Okay, so we should be able to now chuck in our stacks, like so. And as a result, get out 4 stacks of grout. Now, this stuff we need to smelt. So that will begin. Do we have much of anything? We do have some coal. There you go. That'll figure out what it's doing. Then with our ores, we'll chuck this stuff in here. We did get a second bundle, which is cool. I'm going to put those in my backpack for bundle situations. In fact, honestly, I kind of want to pick up all the seeds with bundles. You know what I mean? I feel like that's probably a decent use case for them. Cool. Is there anything else that we have that I need to get rid of? Put that away. Okay, yeah, the creeper milk. I'm going to give it a drink. Let's have a look. So I am in a claim. Let's see. Living bomb. What do we... Oh, Alrighty. I guess that's what happens. Sure. Cool. Could have been worse. Okay, so what have we got here? Loot. We got assorted vegetables. Ooh, from memory. Oh, I was going to say from memory, there was a rat's meal you could make that was absolutely delicious in, back when I played this pack last. If we do $food, it should show us all the edibles in the pack, maybe? It was like a meal that a rat made. It was, you know the movie Ratatouille? It was actually a documentary. No, but genuinely, like I'm half joking, but I'm not. There was a dish. Somebody just died to 4-Ash died to a kangaroo. I feel like I should say sorry. I feel like that's somehow my fault. I need to look up the rat chef, and because like look at the saturation on this thing. This is a mine colonies meal. I remember they had to nerf it because I'm pretty sure they had to nerf it because it was an astounding meal. It would give you like super speed. It sounds like I'm lying at this point. But I swear, guys. All right, let's search chef. Aha, ratatouille. Yeah, confit bialdi, whatever that is. So if we search this was the meal. Look, listen. 25 hunger points, 50 saturation. You eat one of these and you're set for life. And you give it an assorted vegetable. We need a ratatouille. We need a ratatouille. We actually need a ratatouille. Assorted vegetable plus ratatouille gives us delicacy. And how do you make ratatouille? Now, this is more of a meal than when I remembered making it. It was a lot easier to make it back in my day. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I think it was just a different recipe. But this is anything. So like 6 carrots, an ingot, I guess, and then golden carrot, golden apple. That's a little bit annoying. That's worse than I remember. And I don't even know what this is. It's something you can get. But that was a thing. Little flashback for you guys. Cool. Okay, so this is cooking. Good on it. We probably should either make more furnace or better furnace. So let's have a look. If I right click the furnace, we can see what it's used in. Generators. Well, actually, I should look at this into seared brick and see what makes a seared brick. So for example, there's a blackstone furnace from Quark, a deep sleep furnace, a robot can apparently do it. There's obviously mechanism. There's an alloy smelt from Ender.io. So like, that's pretty cool. You can do a nuclear furnace. We might be a little bit far off that. Alex's Caves gives us nuclear furnace. Are we sure about this? Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. You can cast it. So once we do get a Tinker's Construct thing going, we can do it. We can bulk blast. Create is overpowered. There, I said it. This is so easy compared to anything else that we could ever dream of doing. That's a crazy sentence, but like in terms of where we are currently at, that is astounding. That is phenomenal. To make it relatively easy, let's grab our zinc. Zinc? No. Let's have a look. We need andesite, which can be made out of iron or zinc. So we'll probably... I mean, I guess we can use this stuff. I know we're wasting some coal. It's not the end of the world, believe me. Propeller is iron sheets and andesite alloy. Now, iron sheets, there are 3 different ones. I'll bookmark them all. This, or a press, or a multi-servo press, or a Ad Astra compressor. Now, this one, as you can see, is kind of the easiest, although it does need power. So, well... This guy needs power as well. This guy doesn't need power, but he would need a plate, which means he'd need a press to begin with. So we could make this guy, but then this guy needs... Well, I guess he doesn't need anything. Okay, sure. Well, sure. And we'll also get a create crank. This guy also needs some andesite, and then we should be good. Now, we do need andesite to pull this off, all right? I'm pretty sure that's like the kicker to andesite is you need andesite. Let's bookmark it. Andesite, they say. Molten iron over andesite. Yeah, so an andesite is a diorite and a cobble. Oh, I alt-tapped. is a diorite and a cobble. That's probably just the easiest way to pull this off, because the diorite's just, well, it's quartz. Why did they think it was bone meal? We have neither, right? Maybe this isn't as clear cut as I thought it would be. Hold, please. We are looking for andesite, which there's a chance I've already run past it because it. When I'm running past stone, it looks like andesite. Until you find andesite, everything looks like andesite. That's the secret of the mimic, as the kids would say. Right, guys? Andesite. Andesite, where art thou? Andesite. Okay. Now, there are biomes of andesite, and they can be found using a nature's compass. So we could attempt that, and that'll just take us to andesite galore. So that's option numero uno. Otherwise, you just get lucky while you're running around caves, right? And by lucky, I mean not doing what I'm doing. I'll tell you what, I don't know what I'll do. I'll keep looking, is what I'll do. We kind of just need it's just only stone. Watch it be like, oh, create? Yeah, that's locked behind the end. Duh. You're trying to create this little cockroach is back. I think I got some redstone. We might head back up and I will attempt to make a compass to find a biome made of andesite. And then what will probably happen is on my way to that biome, we will just see some on the side of a mountain. I feel like that's typically how it goes. Although in saying that, I've done a pretty good job at running in a bit of a loop here. And I ran in enough loops that it's become different. We've unlocked new part of the map. We actually have clay down here. It's probably not the worst idea to get it. Any of this look andesite-y? Andesite, he says. Blah. Look, I typically try to cut out aimless wandering, so I do apologize, but I mean, early game, that's pretty much all there is. Alright, I'll head back up, I guess. I'll head back up, I guess. I don't know how I got. Alrighty. There's another hole we have made. So, yeah. I'm going to make a nature's compass. I'll show you guys how that works in case you've never seen it before, which, I mean, most people have. What are you? You're a carcass. Can I defeat the carcass? Oh, you probably only awake at night, right? That feels familiar. Scary, horrifying, but familiar nonetheless. Let's make sure we're not standing right next to andesite, because that's always embarrassing. You guys will flame me in the comments. You'll be like, dude, andesite. I think we're flame free. Let's hope. And let's make a compass. So we'll need redstone. We will need to smelt up some of our iron. Now, to be honest, I think we only need like 4 smelted up. We'll use our wood. That's not how that works. That's how that works. I have one. If you have a way to yoink it. I'll let this smelt. We'll make compass. Now we do need saplings for compass. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll use the birch. We got plenty of birch around us. A bundle. You can't bundle them, can you? Hold on. Hold on. You cannot bundle them. Hold on. Sometimes. Okay. Okay. Apparently you can make a lead. Knife some grass and make a lead from straw. Really? Wow. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. I mean, there's a chance that I completely missed their reply. But, now, does this have lassos? Is that the pack? Lasso. Vine lasso. Okay. Piggyback. Yeah, piggy backpack. Oh. Yeah, no, he wouldn't have one of those. Sky slime. Ooh, sky slime. Sky slime. Sky slime's crystal. A sky slime crystal makes sky slime. Just pour that onto saddle. Gives piggy. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah. Some cool stuff. Okay. So, let's continue. Let's try to remember how to play game. Nature compass needs compass. Now, it looks like it also needs log. So let's grab 4 logs. Let's make nature compass. Ta-da! And so this guy completes a quest, as we can see in the top right, but he also lets us search, and we can click Andesite Cave, click search, and it will tell us, hey, in 300 blocks this way is an Andesite Cave. Now, in this way is an Andesite Cave. Now, I think it just takes you to the X and Z, right? It doesn't actually take you to the Y coordinate, so you pretty much go that way, then dig down, I guess. But if we're lucky, this might be like an andesite shoreline. I don't think it is, but a boy can dream. I feel like I said that last episode as well. I'm not sure. Boys be dreaming. Right, guys? I don't know what's going on. I'll meet you guys at the location. Oh! Skeleton horse. Skeleton horse needs saddle? Me think skeleton horse not needs saddle normally, right? I thought that was skeleton horse whole thing. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. I did bring a recall potion. Yeah, we might actually use that this time. Just tree looks like. Okay. Alright, cool. We are here. I am being chased by a couple of different deadly mobs, apparently. But I believe if we find a spot and dig down... Now, look, guys, you shouldn't dig down. But if we dig down, we should find andesite. I'll probably grab a stack. That'll probably keep us going for a little while. Maybe a stack. We'll see if I get bored. Oh, here we go. Andesite. So yeah, I will be back. Alrighty. I got a stack. Let's go ahead and give this recall potion a go, shall we? Yum, yum, yum. And there we go. We get a little bit of nausea, so no one look at the screen so you don't throw up. But that is us back. As a result, we can turn these into nuggets, turn these into alloys. Cool. We need some shafts like this. We need to make this guy. So that's going to be a block of iron. So we are going to need some more iron smelted. We're going to need probably at least like 15, roughly. So we'll chuck that in there. And then we also need to strip some logs for the casing. So I'll get at least like 4. That should be good to start with. Do some of that. And then andesite these. Very nice. Now, I've created quite a bit recently, as in played with create. The bulk furnace is pretty much the go-to. It's so good, the bulk smelting. Early game, it being able to smelt stacks at a time. Multiple stacks at a time. Honestly, it's quite OP when you compare it to everything else ever. Like, genuinely, it's crazy. Its limit is like it takes the exact same amount of time regardless of how many stacks you drop in front of it. So the limit is how many blocks you can drop in front of it, I guess, and how many you can sustainably pick up. But yeah, pretty good. Let's see what else we can get done. So let's go ahead and do this. So this is the crank that we'll use to power not everything, but just the little thing at the start. We can actually chuck this in there. No, we can't. What? There we go. We need 9 for our block, of course. What else do we need? We're probably going to want a water wheel. Can we not? Can we not? Can we not? Oh, there's the rat man. Look, the rat man's here. Now, do I know what I've just said to you? No. Am I going to go and say hi to the rat man? Yes. This is the rat man. Where is he? Plague doctor. Rat skull, gas tear, poisonous potato, contaminated food. And then you can buy garbage, gold rat skull, plague essence, or purifying liquid cures mobs with plague and zombie villages. Cool. It was nice to meet you, Ratman. But I need not your wares. Ratman. Alright, let's sorry, I don't know what's going on. But let us go ahead and make this guy. A mechanical press. Now, I am not going to put it in this room. I'm going to be a good boy. I'm going to be normal. I'm going to be a normal human, and we're going to make a new room for it. We are going to have a gap of this between our room and the new room. This room is sort of 4 blocks tall, but only needs to be 3. And the stuff will go in here, at least to begin with. We'll have a little bit of a create setup happening. So, the mechanical press, we're just going to power it with a crank. So I should place it there and chuck the crank on the side. There we go. And I mean, that guy's good to go. He's ready. He's locked in. Let's, whoa. Let's pick you up. You can sit on my head again. So we want 4 of these guys. So we're going to chuck that and get it under there. And then we're going to spin this. And we'll just keep spinning it to get our pieces. So this is to get a propeller for a fan. Now you can power the fan with a crank, but you'd have to spin it for quite a while. And I mean, even just this is like, bleh, really. So we'll see how we go. So this for a propeller is this propeller. Cool. And then for, Jesus, man. And then for the fan, it is that. Can you chill? I don't know what you guys are doing, but it is ridiculous. And it sounds disgusting. I hope that's him not about to break in and start killing me. Oh, no, it's Spider-Man. What are you doing, bro? Alright, well, someone's on the roof, I guess. I don't know. We don't have much of a map happening. Honestly, a little bit scary. But that's alright. We'll see how we go. So yeah, the fan will need... Oh, yeah, okay. It sounds like Forest is getting bit. Maybe. Okay. Fan blow into stuff. So we probably want fan here. So if we break this and then do this, then fan will go here. Water wheel will go there. Lava will go here. No, I kind of want it to actually go back one. So we will actually do that. There is a little bit of rhyme to this. It's just, you might not be able to see the vision yet. Alright, that will go there. Cool. Let's clear out some of this. Jesus. Relax. Am I crazy? Like, everything's so full on. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. We need water wheel. So a water wheel will let this guy spin pretty much indefinitely, which is great. So we will go out here and grab some water. And so what we'll do is we'll chuck this here. We'll chuck water there, so that will flow under and he'll spin. Which way is he blowing? The wrong way is the answer. So what we'll actually do is chuck the water there. And now we can see the particles barely. You can see them blowing that way. Cool. Let's go ahead and torch up this room at least a little bit. I mean, this is not going to work there. How far out did I go? 1, 2, 3. Let's at least have this happen. Forest is discovering artifacts. Yeah, the onion ring's onion ring. I keep saying onion ring really wrong, but the onion ring's pretty good. Pretty good material. Now these fans, as you can see, do work. They physically move you. Yeah, that's the full extent of that statement. We will need some lava to place in front. Now, the lava is lava, believe it or not, which is dangerous. But what we'll do is we will make a staircase, I think, out of a non-flammable. Hopefully it doesn't spread in there. And we will do something about that. I think what we'll do is we'll place like there, right? We'll do that. The lava, I think, can flow out this way. Is that how Bernie things works? but then maybe I can do this and then it won't. Can you even lava log a stair? Maybe I'm thinking too much. Let's go ahead and head back in our mine and get some lava happening, shall we? And that actually leads me on to rats. I'm pretty sure rats can go through your chest and eat your foods and turn them into that spoiled food that you saw the guy offered me. So keep that in mind, I guess. Don't do that, I guess. I don't know. Yoink. Pleasure doing business with you, good sir. Man, we're getting all the advancements today. Alright, I'll be back. Alrighty, let's give this a test. And not a thing. Cool. You can do it with water though. So I'm not too crazy. Right, guys? So alternatively, I do this, right? There we go. A little bit dangerous. I'll give you that, but functional. Functional indeed. Now, how do I make this not hurt? when I eventually need to pick the stuff up. What you can do is make a trapdoor. Now, is there such thing as a stone trapdoor? That's I don't know why. Actually, nowadays you do this anyway, don't you? For a trapdoor. Right? Let's have a look. Let's search trapdoor. Now, a wooden trapdoor. One would think that would burn. One would have to try to find out. But if I do that, as you can see, safe to stand here. Cool. And I'll tell you what, until it burns, we have a nice little housing. And the benefit is I can't walk into it, right? I can throw stuff in, sure, but overall we should be fine. So, where am I going with this? Well, put this stuff away, right? Grab out all of my grout. And then, without the server rebooting and me losing all of my stuff, drop it. Open this. As you can see, there are particles. I don't know if they're the right particles, but they should be. Right? I'm pretty sure it said campfire. Bulk, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I don't see it. Hold on. I'm a little bit worried. Seared brick. Bulk blasting. Okay, yeah. For some reason, I couldn't see it, and I'm like, oh, it might not be a thing. Cool. So yeah. Now, it takes some time. I don't know the exact numbers, but, I mean, we can yap a little bit while this happens. And so, if you were to put one down, it wouldn't take as long to cook it. But by dropping stacks, it takes longer. But it will do one stack at a time. No, it won't. I lied. It'll do all the stacks at the rate of a stack. So as you can see, one stack done. I thought it would pop them all at once. Apparently I'm wrong. Oh, yeah, there we go. Cool. So we can now pick this up. And there we go. That was infinitely better than using my fuel and waiting for the furnace. If you don't think so, you are a liar and a fiend. Okay, so what do we actually need to do here? Well, a number of things. First thing is a seared melter. So this guy's going to need some glass. So we will grab this glass. I guess the glass can stay in there, but we will smelt some glass as well. Do we have any leftover sand? Oh, we can just check this guy. Nope. That's okay. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Yeah. The trapdoor strat will work, just maybe not with wood. What other trapdoors do we have? Netherite trapdoor? I mean it would work. Gold trapdoor, vault trapdoor. Gold gold trapdoor? We could do a gold trapdoor. That might be overkill though, right? Train trapdoor, framed glass trapdoor. That's a trapdoor and a framed glass. And a framed glass is a stone-cutted glass. Okay, so we can make that happen. What am I doing? Glass? I hear this fire raging. Chill. Cool. Come on, brain. You can do this. I need chill. I need trapdoor. Please. Thank you. I need stone cutter, which is made out of 3 stone and an iron ingot, which means I need 3. We might as well just cook up a bunch of stone. No harm done there. An iron ingot. We can make that happen. I definitely don't have some stone laying around. No. Cool. Listen, this is all fine. Everything's fine. Let's put this stuff away. We can eat that. Yeah, we can honestly put that away for now as well. We can put that away as well for now. Alright, stone done. Yoink. So, we will shablam, stone cutter. Boom. Right at the end of the bed. Then, glass becomes framed glass from create. Framed glass plus trapdoor equals framed glass trapdoor. Which we pick up this, we place this. Haha. And then we can honestly do the one on top as well. And now I'm under the assumption that this won't burn. I could be wrong, but this feels like a nice, cheap, easy way to get some non-burning stuff happening. Cool. Okay. So, how much... we did just spend the glass after we were like, oh, we need glass. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Okay. Alright, yeah. You win some, you make embarrassing mistakes with some, is what they say. That used... Okay. Sure. It's fine. I'm gonna go get some sand. That's not the way. Well, it's the way to get some sand. Alright, cool. So that is glass. Delicious. We can now make the seared fuel gauge. We can then make a seared melter. We then need a solid heater, which is made like so. And then we can set it up. Now, I do want to make a different area for this. I know I said I was going to make a room for it. We're going to put it right here, I think. So, I'm going to clear out a little bit of an area. And so I want it to go, I think right here would be nice. Meaning this wall up is going to be one of the walls. This wall up is going to be one of the walls. And I'll dig that out sort of ready for it. Now this first thing I'm placing isn't the smeltery, so it's not going to need to go in here. And we'll probably pick it up in not too long. So we will just place it off to the side a little bit. But here we go. Seared melter, seared heater. So this guy gets fuel, and then he heats. Now, in order to make a smeltery, which is what we want, we need a smeltery controller, which is molten copper on top of a seared cobblestone. Or a seared brick, just anything. So it can go on top of this. Now, to do that, we need a drain on the side. Or sorry, a faucet on the side. So like this. I don't think you place it on the front. I'm pretty sure you place it here. And we will also need a casting basin. This guy here. So that will allow us to place this and place the seared brick inside and then pour the molten copper on top. And so we can go ahead and do that. We've got some copper. The ingots do smelt faster than the ore, I think. I might be wrong in that. I might have just made that up. But we can chuck this in, let it do its thing. Now, as well as the smeltery controller, we will need a seared drain and a seared chute. So the seared drain, well, I don't actually know if you need the seared chute, but we'll probably make one anyway. So the seared drain lets you put fluids in and out. So in other words, it allows you to do this. Now this guy might need a little bit more. Oh, or he might just be done. Looks like he's done. As you can see, he does his thing. He turns into smeltery controller. Ta-da! Yeah. Oh, it is becoming daytime. Yeah, so the seared drain you can attach a faucet to, as well as like pipes and stuff. The chute, I think, is pretty much the same. So it looks like you can just use the blocks to make this stuff. You don't actually need to put it in the system. So we can grab our ingots out and just make this stuff. So a seared drain, ta-da, and a seared chute, ta-da. Once again, I don't know if we necessarily need all that, but I'll tell you what, we got it. And we'll make seared bricks. So let's give this a shot, shall we? Now, what we will do is, because I plan to make this at least a decent height, I guess, is we are going to break out the floor and place our stuff down. Now, I would kind of like to be able to see in our smeltery. So, I want glass and stuff. And I think I put glass and glass there. And that will look cool. Now, do I want the corners filled in as well? I think for the sake of making it look good, I think that would work. Obviously, we can pretend that that corner's filled in. And then this corner might be filled in, maybe. But at the very least, I'm wanting the floor under to at least look as if that is the case, right? So we'll do that. Oh, perfecto. So the controller will go on one of these sides. I'll probably chuck it on this side. And then we can have the tank on that side, and that'll be pretty cool. So there's the controller. Once it's ready, it'll be ready. The drain can go... once again, we can probably just move this already, I'm pretty sure. They are strong blocks, I'll tell you that much. So we will... Oh, we will make a few more blocks. Place that there. Place the drain there. Place the chute there. Why not? And we'll probably place another drain there at some point. So the faucet can go there. We probably won't be using the basin too much. What we'll actually be using is this guy here. The casting table. There we go. But, you know, we might. In fact, I kind of do want another drain already because we may as well... yeah, sure, we'll do that. Because we may as well, essentially. So we'll do that, and then we can place the basin there. Cool. We'll clear out a little bit of the space. So, in terms of the other thing I was saying, the glass, how do we get that happening? I do have the glass on me. Let's have a look. So, seared glass is what we want, I guess. Now, we do need a tank of some sort, so I'll quickly invest in one of those. The tank, because we probably won't use this chute, I think we'll place a tank there, and we'll hope that that works. But then on this side, we will do glass. So we will click this. As you can see, not the cheapest thing to make, but currently we just need 6. And we will do that. They connect quite nicely. So let's pretend this works. Let's open it up. Awesome. So we can put items in here, I believe. Yep, as you can see. It looks like you can put liquids in through here as well, which is cool. It'll tell you what fuel you have. It'll show you the capacity for ingots. If you hold shift, it'll tell you how many buckets worth that is. Bingo bango. So, to begin with, we need some lava. Now, I am going to need more than a bucket's worth of lava in my lifetime. So I wouldn't mind making some sort of portable tank. Mechanism's great. This will hold 32 buckets. It's relatively cheap to make. I think that's probably what we'll go for. I think just right off the rip, it's kind of the play. I don't know what these other tanks, if there's any other tanks that are better. I could look, but I mean, this is pretty easy. 4 of those and a little bit of iron. Smeltery would be the play for the iron, but we're just going to use this. The smeltery will... I don't know if it straight up doubles these days, but it gives you more bang for your buck. You'll get more out than you put in. So it is early game or doubling. That's what happens if you stand in it while it's still pushing particles. Pow. 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 Cool. Now, you can set this to bucket mode, right? How? Shift N doesn't tell you. V? Shift V. Let's check. Controls, keybinds, category, mechanism, item mode switch is currently N. Does that do the trick? Yeah, bucket mode. Cool. So now if we right click on lava, it'll pick it up. Or any liquid, I guess. That's a horrible idea, but that's all right. Come on. You can do it. Cool. Can I at least get some light? Now, there's a chance having the torch in your hand will make you place stuff. You are max range for no reason. You win some, you lose some. All right. And that's what happens if the place isn't claimed and one of those goes off. pretty cool. They're all calling me the fried chicken chaser because of my little profile thing. So that's where we're at in life, I guess. Oh, I should mention as well, I am getting a little bit sick. Everyone in my family's sick, and definitely tonight there's like little symptoms, you know what I mean? I can tell. So that'll either mean somehow less episodes, or it might honestly mean more episodes, but me just sounding absolutely atrocious. It'll be one or the other. Likely the first, but in the past we've definitely, because I'm not working when I'm sick, there's like more chance of me being able to record, you know what I mean? So it's both a blessing and a curse. I'm not looking forward to coughing, but I am looking forward to laying in bed all day. That will be pretty good. I'm kind of hoping I'm running into lava. I know that we can... Oh, well, I thought we could open map and like go cave mode, but cave mode not allowed. And look, I know there's ways to change the settings to do that, probably, but at a certain point, the pack doesn't want me to. The pack says, hey, there's a scanner that you can get at some point that lets you find liquids. That makes sense to me. Now, in saying that, is there a way to just make lava? I didn't even look. Mechanical squeezer with stuff I don't have. A superheated cobble. Magma crucible. Magma crucible, not the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. So maybe we do that. Bucket of lava. Could do it from here, but that guy can't make it. Yeah. Okay. So unless there was like some sort of like lava creation. The lava creator, you know, smeltery generator. Your tool can produce energy by consuming smeltery fuel. Yeah, okay, cool. Who got a lucky reward? Huh? Rat upgrade demon. Rats, lava and fireproof and will ignite enemies. Max health, extra damage. Damn. Oh, yeah, I kind of want... Yeah, I want my chef. Alright, I don't know. I'll be back once I hopefully find lava. Alright, now, I will say, I know that if I get my hands... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I was going to say if I get my hands on, like, dripstone, that'll work. Let's get this guy down. So I'm stop littering on the server. But what I was going to say, in fact... Here, you can pick up that stuff as well, buddy. There might be, like, lava. You know what I mean? Like, lava. Nope. Volcanic. See, like, there's volcanic craters and stuff. Volcanic peaks. Alright, that's a decent mile away. What about volcanic peaks? 500 blocks away? Like, hey, that's not too bad. I'm currently just mining at -50. Okay. This guy's a blessing and a curse. And if you crouch, you can toggle the bucket mode with scroll wheel, apparently. Wait. I was hoping I would hear some, but yeah, okay. I don't know. I think I had more luck in the cave because, like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the cave. I've barely dug anywhere, but my pickaxe. I mean, listen, we need this for better pickaxe. Then I can make like hammers and stuff. Let me find the cave. We don't need as much lava as I was saying we needed. It's fine. I'll be back. Alrighty. We are partially here. Now... Oh. No. I don't want to play anymore. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No! Jesus. Jesus. What is this? You are joking with that. Hey, hey, hey. Credit to me, Mr. Tactically retreat down the hole. Let's, you know what, let's bring the food, the good food, up instead of this watermelon business so I can actually regen. Man, that was, and we get nothing for that? Like, come on, I just did a thing. Okay, yeah, the meat's definitely, we definitely need, like, a better diet. Man. Hey, honestly, I'm proud of us. Look at us. Alrighty. Cool. Now, if you were the cave that I had before, yeah, pointed thingy, but I don't have a pointed. Why? Who are you? Sir? Alright. You know, it's actually, until my sword breaks, I'm actually kind of goated with the sword. I'm gonna be real with you. What? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. Pants on fire. Nah, I'm so good at the game. Alright, let's get the regen happening. Come on. Was this the... Is this where I came from? Where'd they go? Cotton Eye Joe? I'm understanding a long time ago. I hate that song, by the way. Okay. I'm just hearing stuff. I feel... I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel crazy. Where did we go to get the lava last time? I swear we were in here. Am I seriously that crazy? Alright, I'm gonna show you guys something. I remember seeing some on the map. Listen, I don't know how long the recording or how long the video is, but recording wise, I'm like, I need to be done. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna head to the place where I think there's like one piece of lava in the middle of the ocean. And that's where we're gonna go essentially. I'll show you it on the map and then I'll run to it. Or I'll go to the lava peak, whichever actually is closer. Because the lava peak being 500 blocks. Oh, and the server reboot's pretty fast. But this over here is lava. Now this is, if I set temporary waypoint, that is 500 meters. Or I go to the volcanic peaks, which is 600 meters, but probably more than one lava, and that way. I'm going volcanic. Wish me luck, everyone. While I'm here, can I harvest you? No. Fruity Jaffa leaves. I mean, this has to be somewhat decent. Oh, it's not a... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, surely this is useful somewhere. Okay, it doesn't even drop the... sure. Hey, buddy. Okay. I don't know what I'm after a sapling, to be honest. I don't really know... Jaffa leaves. Okay. Yeah. He's gotten at least one. Good on you. Okay. Let's continue. I decided to go to the volcanic peaks. Alright, this biome, by the way, from memory, in the past, it has, like, lions and stuff. I saw a kangaroo off to the left. There's a... Oh! Oh, this is, Winter Cool... What? This is Winter Coolest, little armor. Oh, there's a... Oh, yeah, spider. That's alright. I don't care. I don't care. I'm busy. Oh, look at the minimap. Oh, yeah. Oh, kangaroo. Here we go. Oh, there's also a village here. Nice. I'll go to the village. Village will have waystone most likely. That way, if I die, easy get back. Yeah, easy get back. Did we have another recall potion in here? Nope. So if we're lucky, we can loot one. Looks like we've got Stonehenge as well. Awesome. We got a little dude. Some cows and stuff. Very nice. Let's look for the hub. Is there a hub? There's a party. There's also... Oh. What the... Okay. Guys, get out of the oil pool. What are they doing? Guys, get out. Hired muscle. Yeah. Shoe hired muscle. Get out of here. What are they doing? They're trolling. They're actually trolling. I'm gonna save the day. I just need to push them over here. I say save the day. Save my day is kind of the main bit. There you go. And this guy is really enjoying this. Like, it's like a mud bath or something. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yep. He gets pushed this way, and then he gets freedom. And he should be smart enough from here to go and kill everything. Did something happen? Did this guy one-tap them all? What? And why are they all in here? Someone's put them in here. Okay. Can I pick them up? No, we don't have that mod. Server's rebooting. I'll be back. Alrighty, we're back. The surveyor rebuilt it. I don't see the thingy, but we got a compass for free that I do not want. Sure. Cool, we got some bread, we'll take it. Yeah, no waste. Let's check the map. Normally you can sort of see them. Usually it'll look like the well. Maybe up there, but I don't think so. I think maybe we got unlucky. And you can normally tell if someone's taken it, so I don't even think someone's taken it unless they broke the whole structure around it as well. But I doubt that. Someone definitely was here though, and they got a fright of their life by the looksy of things. Really? Sorry, I'm like crates with loot? Come on. And nothing. That seems crazy to me. That's where we were. We'll check down here and then, I mean, it's also pretty cool that there's a village right, like, next to the volcano. I think that's fun. That's a thing, right? It's typically what people do. I wonder if they're throwing people in. This place has been looted. Even though there's barely anything. I'll take the emeralds. We'll take that. I've eaten onions before. Oh, a wonderful photo. Oh, I'll take it with. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away. Cool. But, I mean, emeralds are good. That's a win. Alright. I think there might have been a house or two up here that I'll double check that I looted. And then, I'll meet you at the mountain. I don't see lava on the map. In fact, I see possibly someone's base on the map. So, I don't know what we're in for here. In terms of whether I wasted this travel. Or whether I didn't. Either way, we will hopefully find out soon. He says there's no loot chests in the entire village. Okay. Do you guys remember back when modded Minecraft sort of was first starting out, and there was a bunch of like weather mods, like volcanoes, earthquakes, tornadoes, tsunamis. Do you guys remember all that? I'm surprised none of them have sort of stuck around. Like, I get it. No one wants to have their base just, like, destroyed in actual gameplay. Ooh, there's lots of silverfish. But I'm surprised none of them sort of stuck around even a little bit. Like, and especially in mod packs. Like, this mod pack feels like it's just itching for some explosion. Oh, what is it? This must be someone's base. Let's have a look. In here. Red Fox Hell. No lava. Or they've built on top of the lava. Cool. Once again, I am lavaless in this quest for lava. What? Sir? A Sheba! A Sheba! A Sheba! I didn't get the Sheba. No! No, I'm Shebaless. Oh. I didn't even know it ran away. Ah, come on. Oh, and there's a bloody spider. Why couldn't he be a other guy? A skeleton. A skeleton. A skeletono. I think this is a natural spawning structure made out of gold stair brick. Is this someone's house? No, it's Goify. Everything's Goify. Goify? Is that what it's called? Goify. Goify. Goify? Oh, glowstone! That's actually insane. That's actually so good. We needed glowstone for the scanner thingy. Oh, that's awesome. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for the glowstone. Marble. Marble. Maybe marble's good. There might be something further up, but yeah. Look, I tried. What? Huh? You're meant to change color. What? Did these ones change color? One changed color. Oh, but even this says inventory. Okay. I just feel bad now because now I found glowstone, but it doesn't say that I found it legitimately. You know what I mean? After that yap the other episode. Okay, so we're at the volcano. The volcano does not have lava, or if it does, this guy's built on top of the lava part of the lava. What are you? That has to be a joke. I want to kill him, but I need a little bit of health first. Because he just starts whacking at me. Seriously, dude. Okay. Yeah. You think you run the joint until you get wickety wackety or wickety whacked. You know what? These bisons are actually delicious. We're also almost out of sword, I will say. So we do need to think about sorting up again soon. These look like apple trees, which are awesome. I wouldn't mind apple tree. Is this a choppable? It is a choppable. Let's get this guy down. 24 chops. All right, here we go. This guy gobble gobble gobbles. And look. No. And look, orchard sapling. All right, go. Onward. Fetcheth me the goodness. Okay. Try not to get stuck in a leaf pile. Alright, I'll help him out a little bit, I guess. Alright, awesome. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna head back, because no lava. So that's kind of mission failed. Where was the red X, the temporary waypoint I made? It's gone, because I respawned. Cool. Any lava on the map? Closer? No. And so, I now need to go there, is what the game is telling me. Okay. Alrighty. Set temporary waypoints. Okay. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, this just in. Ravine spotted. Light within ravine torch. I wanted to check before the thing happened. It's also a blue moon, apparently, so we are feeling lucky. We are feeling luck detected. Luck detected, my friends. Oh, yeah. And we only needed a little bit just to get us started, and then we'll have to make some good tools out of this. So, talk about luck detected. It's up there. Sure. That's okay. It's fine. Let's grab this and see what we can do. This guy's gonna get himself killed, or he's gonna get me killed. And I'll be honest, depending on how dedicated this spider is, I'm the one that will die. You now own this item. Huh? Let's do that, just so that I can't die. And then this is set to bucket mode. Let's go ahead and not do that. Okay. Okay, we're nowhere near. Do not! Okay. Bucket detected, collected, bebected, jebected, detected, bebected. Alright, and now we're out. As long as nothing at the top of this hits me and throws me back in. Okay. I'll be honest, I kind of thought something would. That's why I said it. I thought we were going to get something comedic effect. But instead we've got a skeleton that I don't know if you saw him, but he was 360 no-scoping me. Summoned a new guy. What does that mean? Okay, if someone dies to new guy, we know that was just spawned in. Okay, home sweet home. So let me show you what we're going to do real quick. We're going to right click this onto this tank. Ta-da! Where are you? Where are you? Oh, this sick dude. Yeah, you're awesome, aren't you? Yeah, you're awesome until you're dead. Until you go into the water. Water's cheating, water's cheating, water's cheating, water's cheating, water's cheating, water's cheating. Go. Dumpstered. Dog water. Right. Water is cheating, though. I mean, I think everyone's in agreement. The water's cheating. Sweet. Let us go ahead and solve that problem. Okay. Cool. My recording is just under 2 hours. Lots of traveling, lots of searching, lots of digging for a while. But we do have Smeltery. Smeltery does work. Once it's daytime, we can show off how awesome we are. We have regen, we've still got the luck, I guess, from the blue moon. And this is our Smeltery. So, I mean, like, I wouldn't mind doing something with it. I don't really know what. We kind of just built it, right? Okay. What can we do? Well, I'll tell you what. First things first, let me make a pickaxe head. How does that sound? I think that sounds like the place. So let's chuck this in. Let's click on this. And can I take this out? Oh, we can look at what would happen. So like if I replace this with something else, we do have lead. Hard to move while wielding, but it packs a heavy punch. Okay. Is that what I want? What do I want? We have so many options. I mean, iron is easy. So if I select iron, it tells us a bunch of stuff about it that I can't comprehend. That's all right. I don't care. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a pickaxe head. We are going to get some gold. What? Who are you? Who are you and what do you want? Who are you and what do you want? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, schmuck? Yeah, schmuck? Welcome to Schmucktown. Population me, boy. I'm the schmuck around here. Nice. My trash talking has gotten better, hasn't it? Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to chuck in gold. That will smelt. It will use up a little bit of iron, lava, as you can see. We are also going to chuck in iron. We'll wait for the gold to be done. Can iron and gold mix? Let's go in here and look in melting. Right click on molten this. Click on alloying. Iron can mix with not gold. Cool. I was just wondering like how you make a rose gold. That's sort of what I was thinking. We're going to place the pickaxe head here, our stone one. We're going to pour molten gold onto it. It uses 90 millibuckets. So what we have left in the system, if I am allowed to open it, is 1 ingot and 6 nuggets. So it doesn't use much, but we get a pickaxe head. Yay. So this guy, we can now chuck in our iron. I'm just going to fill it up. We'll chuck all of this in. It'll use 150 lava, it looks like, 150 millibuckets. So, oh, it actually uses it as it runs, I guess. Okay. We'll have to make the most of this. It's fine. We'll find some more lava. We can make that scanner if we need to. And now we've got gold and iron. So the iron we want at the bottom. So we're going to left click that and that moves it to the bottom. That's what's going to pour out of here. As you can see, the inside of this changes. And we're going to now cast ourselves an iron pickaxe head. So there we go. Wait for it to solidify. There we go. Right click that. And we now have an iron pick head. So we can now jump back in here, go into our tinker station, chuck in our pickaxe. We can repair it, I guess. No harm done there. Might as well work with it while it's full. So we have a pickaxe head with 630 durability, a mining speed of 6 and a mining tier of diamond. The diamond will probably stay the same. But if we chuck this on, our mining speed goes to 8 and we get a little bit more durability. We also get a few different perks. We get magnetic and something else. Cool. All right, so then, ta-da! We now have better pickaxe. So let's just go give it a quick little test run, see how good it is. So we can jump down here. Cool. It's like pickaxe. Now what it should do as well, as you can see, is I mine stuff, and what's meant to happen is it's meant to fly towards me. I guess it does within a certain range. It's only got magnetic 1, so I guess that's the downside. But yeah, it brings stuff towards you a little bit. There's a little bit of magnetic. But yeah, so here we go. This guy, he exists. So if we search for something like bronze, we can see there is a bronze ingot, and it is tier 3. If we look at iron ingots, it's tier 2. So realistically, bronze should be better. So that's copper and tin, unless I'm mistaken, but it should be. So we can probably chuck some in and give it a go. Now, I don't know what else will alloy. You kind of don't want stuff to alloy. If you don't want stuff to alloy, you can grab an ingot or a brick, so a seared brick, and we can go ahead and cast the gold to get ourselves what we want. Left click the gold, make sure it works. I think you can right click stuff as well. No, okay. Left click the gold, cast that on. Cool. My inventory is just, this is gonna happen for a while. I've got 3 different stacks of, it's because I can't sort anything. That's my excuse. And see, we have an ingot, and so What do we have? 6 nuggets left. That's all right. If we wanted to, we could take stuff out. We could cast blocks of iron if we wanted. I might actually do that. At least get 2 blocks of iron out, just in case this stuff alloys. I don't think it should, but we'll see. So there we go. It's doing its thing. I'm going to chuck in, I think, 3 of each. Chuck that in. They have different smelt rates. At least they should. Maybe. Like, tin should smelt faster, I think. Come on. There we go. Yeah, see? Not by a lot, but by a little bit. And so that's the tin and the copper, and that mixes to make bronze. We've got 4 ingots because I think we need more copper if we want to make more because of the ratio, I guess. And there we go. 2 blocks of iron. I thought normally it would just do it until one of it's out, but like even in nuggets, but yeah, okay. But yeah, so let's give it a shot. Let's make a bronze pickaxe head. And so you can start having a lot of fun with this. You can start mix-matching things like maybe a tool handle out of bronze is better. Maybe the pickaxe head's better. I'm not sure, but we'll have a look. So if we chuck this in, our durability goes up a lot. Our mining speed goes up by 0.5. We do lose the magnetic effect, but as you can see, we gain a tool mines faster at higher durability. Cool. So when it's full, it's good. Now you will need whatever it is to repair it. So for example, once we switch this over, we will need bronze to repair it, which can be sketchy. You know what I mean? Like if you make it out of a really good resource, you either need a way to regen it with mending or something if that exists, or yeah, you need the block or the ingot. So we'll get a few. And we should be able to keep these as nice little backup ones in here to repair on the go. But we now have our pick. Let's give it a shot. Way faster. Noticeably faster. Sweet. I'll take it. Cool. So we'll wrap it up here. Next episode, I definitely want to make some more tools. I want to make some hammers and stuff. We might look at armor because all I've got is these old shoes currently. Yeah, well, there's a lot to do. I like my smeltery. I think it's quite nice. I think it's nicely positioned for the future. And yeah, things going well. This room, we will need to do something for the walls. We can probably just do birch planks, maybe. Or we can put something in the middle here. And then have like maybe even copper in here or something. Or wood and andesite for the create feel. I reckon we try something like that. Yeah, and then possibly we could have it push out of the wall and have like a window over there. I think that would look really cool. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you have had some fun. I don't really know what the best thumbnail here would be. To be honest, looking inside the stuff's pretty good. So maybe like something like this. I don't know. Do I have thumbnail appeal? Am I thumbnail guy? I don't know. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you're having fun watching the series. I'll tell you what, it's been a little while, so let me open my browser. The game will be frozen at the moment, just while I check. I'll check out channel members, see what's happening there. It's been a little while, I do apologize. Memberships. It's like 10 different buttons to press. That's my excuse. We had Rusty Spoons join, tier 2, 22 days ago. Not sure if I mentioned that, but thank you. Thank you for joining the membership. Thank you to everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our channel members. Please don't feel pressured to be a channel member or to maintain your tier of membership if you are one. I very much appreciate it, but make sure you're looking after yourself and your family first, obviously. But I do appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you to all of the donators across Discord, across the previous different donation things we've had in the past. Thank you, guys. And thank you for watching the ads if you do. And if you don't, thank you for at least watching the video. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. And thank you to those of you playing on the server. Currently, it's still pretty much, well, I don't know. I was going to say regulars. I guess Melissy's kind of the only, like, real, I was going to say donator, I guess. But I don't know Zurax and Nixon's Discord. I need to double check that. In case they're people I know well as well. But they've been on quite a at least Zurax's been on quite a lot. I've seen them on quite a bit. I do like the titles. The titles, like when I see someone join, it's like, oh, they've been playing. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, they've got a thing. They've been playing the game. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Final Phoenix 13, and Space Trooper John. And yeah, alright, goodbye.